bro. Let's cut the bullshit here. All right. First off and foremost, the young niggas, I don't claim them, but nah. And that's the only. No, I don't really fuck with Andy, and he'll tell you that himself. I don't know what he do over there, but he don't run shit in this house. Nah, y'all boys just trying to get some shit started. That's all it is. Nah, if the boys if they still got 4 in the chat when I finish this Madden game, this is my last
It's the
one, and
NFL
y'all
on
still
EA
on. I'll bring it,
Sports as you
man.
take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in
How the boys
Philadelphia.
just
Lincoln from headquarters of branch offices.
and I just
The
ran with
main
y'all the
reason to
last
use
time
them,
we
but
did
it's
the fives.
dedicated. If we look up the pricing, um, last lease
Who said that?
price.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast, the 6-4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
With the business, West Coast rocking them
He was straight.
deep up in them trenches. It's no difference.
He was straight. He had some alright games,
We want the finer things.
some decent games.
They hit them either close range or at a distance. If God for me, why bother?
I tell you what, this how you know when you alright.
Just north of the
When
Delaware
most
Expressway and
niggas
east
that
of
watch
Broad
basketball,
Street,
when they
we
know who
find
you are.
ourselves at Lincoln
There's plenty of
Financial
niggas that I
Field
do
in
not
South
know who
Philly.
they is.
Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the
No,
Carolina Panthers
I really,
and the Philadelphia Eagles.
I knew Jimmer
The
because
NFL
of the
season has hit
NBA.
high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
But that's when I really, but that's really when I used to run 2K heavy though.
And only
Like, I
able
really
to
used
get
to run
this to
2K
the
heavy, and I used to just pick
19, so
any team.
probably should have
I didn't
opted for the
really give a damn.
touchback.
I don't watch college hoops, especially not now with all these NIL deals and shit going on.
On first down, they'll start out with Hubbard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On second and 11 now. Darnold. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one. And there's an example on this first possession of the game.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. Now Darnold going to take it and just back this one forward to his wideout. Second down at 5. On the handoff, running left is Hubbard. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
I never said it stood for anything, but since you asked me, I believe it stands for two tactical.
Yeah, once more, strong
two
running,
tactical.
excellent blocking at the point of attack.
I don't know what
They
the
got
E
a nice
stands
little
for.
drive
Entertainment,
going
I
right
guess.
here.
I don't know.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. They'll run a draw now with Hubbard. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? Five or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. Darnold on first down. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And the Panthers are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner. That means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
Hubbard, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Caught on the slant. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far in the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Gonzalez's kick is good. So 3 points on the board. As easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A big pickup there.
Tomatoes.
First down, 18 yards. They go play action with Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. The Eagles sit 6-3 on the year. And they come in playing pretty well, 6-3 in their last 9.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third.
I do know that owners, when they watch their quarterbacks run with the football, they usually hold their breath because that's the franchise. But when you're getting that kind of a gain, hard to argue against calling it.
And he's got some space here. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Here's Darnold. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. A give up the middle, Hubbard, and a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard.
He's TDY. He's not here. So TDY is like when I went to A-School.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
He's going to look deep for more. And that's going to be
like he just went somewhere else to stay in temporary. I mean, TDY means temporary duty.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Darnold. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 43. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, Darnold. He's going to look deep for more. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll start this drive out on the ground. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. Their tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. 85
Bro, this shit happened like this shit happened the whole
His
year. Some
terrific
changes.
season continues here. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah. Well, nah, it was before then.
19 tight.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Looking deep for Adams. And he's got it inside the 10. A big play there for Philly. 51 yards.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. Here's Hurts to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Chigakakro, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one, as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Darnold and the Panthers now with a 1st and 10 here at their 25-yard line. Now Darnold going to take it and just back this one forward to his wideout. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage. Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Darnold on 3rd down. He gets this one to Hubbard, complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's a 1st down following a gain of 3.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
And he's got Cooper on the out route. That's complete. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again. It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And that goes as a gain of 37 on 3rd down.
It's not often that you'll find offensive and defensive guys that'll agree on much, but one place they find common ground, you've got to protect or attack the middle of the field. And no one was there. What a big play, moving it downfield.
And the Panthers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. A play fake, and it's Darnold. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. And that last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy, I think 4,000's a given. I think 5,000 is not out of the question if he stays hot.
No. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. The 40, 20. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
Hurts throw complete there to Smith. To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead,
Hurts fumbles it. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. A bad 3rd down mistake there.
Points were already on the board in their mind. And that's the worst part about it, right? Because it's just like in golf. Never count it in the cup until it rolls in there. Otherwise, you can really get messed up with your scores. In this case, you know they thought, hey, at least 3, maybe even a chance to get 6. It's a little bit demoralizing going off the field. Now you've turned it over, and you come up empty.
Yeah, if he holds on to that, at least the field goal on 4th down. Now they lose it. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. Back to throw, Darnold. He's going to look deep for more. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call. But they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Darnold now to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
A final shot before the break. Darnold. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. Taken at the goal line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Open man. He's got it. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown. Elliott on for the extra point. And it's 21-3. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. Now Darnold. It's caught. Cooper. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now it's Darnold. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 39. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Throwing again is Darnold. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Second down and 10, Darnold. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hubbard. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Off of play action, Darnold. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I'm sure that was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
On 4th down, Darnold. He'll get this to, and now a fumble. The ball's out, and the offense will recover, but it won't make much difference here. This will still be a turnover on downs. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll. Looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field,
I got him.
all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
On second down, it's Russell. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 136 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Hey, check that.
On first down, Russell. They find some open field here. Past the 20. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll run on first down. It's Russell. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there. Touchdown number 22 on the season as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Darnold and the Panthers now with a 1st and 10 here at their own 25-yard line. Faking the give, Darnold. Completes it right side to Cooper. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. And this looks like a roughing call. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From the 50, it's Darnold. He's going to look deep for more. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Moore with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Panthers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead is down to 28-10.
Film? Does that mean
now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
I think it's just the list.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Elliott good with a PAT, and they open the lead up now to 25. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
I'm down 20. I'm down 20.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end
versus
line.
the Eagles with Sam Darnold at quarterback. So it is what it is. This is my last season in here, anyways. I'm about to be done with all my Madden. I ain't never beat this nigga. I already knew I was gonna lose. I never beat this guy. But it seems like every time when I play him, that's when my team start to do dumb shit. Motherfuckers always want to fumble or drop the ball.
Panthers out
and
there
shit.
and ready to begin their next drive.
I can't even really
We
blame
haven't
Sam
exactly
Darnold.
been treated to a nail
I
biter
can't
in this
blame
one, CD.
Sam
And if they
Darnold.
cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of
And I'm
reason to
playing
hang
on
around, especially if they
conservative,
can't
so I don't know why
score
these
here.
motherfuckers just
Yeah, you're
fumble.
right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one.
Yeah,
And in a
but
league that we
it's
talk
a
about
family.
every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
But that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. He'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And
Oh,
Darnold going to be intercepted for the third
99
time.
people. Oh, there's other stuff.
Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter, it would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them.
What?
You got her excited.
What is it? Stop. What the fuck is wrong with you? You come in here like a damn rhino. What? Do you want to fight me? You better back up. See, this is what I be talking. This is what I'm talking about. Why you coming here like that?
The last
You're
run
not
got
a
a
rhino.
couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Get off. Stop all that crazy shit now.
They run the counter. Russell.
Hurt it.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down. Stopped at the Panthers' 28. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
Why you so excited? Come in the house.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Russell. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Eagles are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Elliott good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
If you want Russ, lay down. Not your butt on my foot.
Outside of the end zone here, so it's a touchback. And bring it out to the 25.
Lay down.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll toss this right side to Hubbard. Room here to run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 37 yards. Well, what made that toss out to the right so successful? Because it looked pretty easy.
A belief in the play, an absolute execution by all 11 on the offensive side of the ball. Everyone took care of their assignment, but the reason they did so, every time that play is called, they think it's going to go for big yardage. It's their staple play, and they love to run it.
87 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. A give running right, it's Hubbard. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Offense actually plays an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Here's Darnold. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Mike Gesicki from a yard out. And the Panthers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that will cut this lead down to 25. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Ready?
Now a give, right side. Russell down to about the 45.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiff it up and stop that run. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run the counter. It's Russell. And he's taken down inside the 30. 10 yards there and an Eagle 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Russell. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Elliott good with a PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after after the touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
Second down, another chance for Hubbard. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Play action. It's Darnold. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Here we go.
4th down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And as this defense walks up the field, they can do so with